Let them sing.
Hi guys, Lone Gamer UK here, back with some more Cold Waters solo missions. Double stream today because the last one was fairly short. So we've come back and we're going to do Beating the Odds solo mission. So the mission is a lone submarine encounters a massive Soviet surface strike group off the North Cape. Centerpiece of the group is every fast attack skipper's dream, the Kirov class battle cruiser. Penetrate the anti-submarine warfare defences and sink the Kirov. So a mission is to sink the Kirov and survive. Nothing else. But we'll see if we can kill them all. or just die first. That could be the way it goes. Right, so let's get in our Trafalgar. Oh, hang on. There we go. Turbulent again. Good. Right, I need to load the mosses. Let me do that before I forget. Okay. Don't need T-lambs. Let's get rid of the T-lambs. We probably I'll do the same loadout as the last mission, I think. 8 mosses, 8 UGMs. Yeah, that is 8 because I've got 2 loaded. And the rest torpedoes. Click, 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 click. So 16, yep, that'll do. Right, so 10,000 yards, we're 134 feet, speed 5 knots. There is a thermal layer at 192 feet, so we're above the layer. Okay, so Kirov, let's do it. Let's do this. All right, okay. We are in coastline. Okay. So let's get the Kirov. Where is it? Because we know we were looking for a Kirov. So let's see.
Sonar, new contact bearing 284, designated Sierra 3.
Right, that's the Kirov, that one there.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as capital ship.
God, I'm in shallow water here, aren't I? Holy crap. 222 feet.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Ooh, nice coastline in the daytime as well. Oh, nice. Okay, Sierra 3. What are you? Sovereign many.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as escort.
That is not good news. They have USET torpedoes, they're the air launched. They'll counterfire me, and the RBU 1000s. Oh shit. That sounded loud. And Sierra 1. What are you, Sierra 1? A cash in.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
Thing is, I've got to start firing here, but as soon as I start firing, I've got nowhere to go. Okay. I am going to make my course north. I'm going to head for deep water.
Come right to 357 helm I.
Okay, but I'm going to fire torpedoes as I do it. 5 knots. Okay, torpedo tube 1. See if we can do this streamer shooting. So torpedo tube 1. I'm gonna make that the cash in, and I'm going to shoot on bearing 288. Range 16,000 yards, range to enable 14,000 yards. Fire tube 1.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Tube 2, target Sovereign, bearing 286, range 15,000 yards, range to enable 10,000 yards.
Shoot tube 2.
Shoot
Aye,
tube
sir.
2. Tube 5, target Kirov, bearing 281, range 13,800 yards, shoot on the bearing 284. Range to enable 9,000 yards. Fire tube 5.
Shoot tube 5. Aye, sir.
Countermeasures. Moss. And shoot behind them. Shoot on the bearing 266. Countermeasure launch.
Shoot tube 3. Aye, sir.
Moss away. I don't know if I've got more. I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't a sub in this game. I'm turning to the north. Gonna try and keep my wires. I'm only going to fire 1 Moss this time at the moment because that Sovereign and the Kirov are
Con helm, steady course.
pretty dangerous to me. But not when I'm firing torpedoes. They'll be dangerous to me when I get spotted by the aircraft. So I'm going to need my Mosses. And I need to try and remember to fire them before I go to speed, if possible. I'm not sure what the maximum speed is you can fire the Moss at. I think I've fired it at 20 knots before and got away with it. I think pretty much anything over that, you run the risk of jamming the torpedo tube. I mean, the Kirov, I think, will take. Can't remember. Kirov. Shot them before. Barra's 1, I think. Kirov.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
That's got U-sets, SN-14 missiles. It's got everything in it. And helos. Yeah, that's going to take 2 torpedoes. Right, I should be heading still on a northerly course. Time they detect my torpedoes and send. Now, can I get below the layer? I don't have a layer. What am I talking about? I'm in a bathtub. Jeez. Can I get deeper? I can. Not by much. Okay, 5 degrees down on the planes. Not going to set the depth because that moves the planes and stuff too dramatically, and I might lose the wire. So I'm gonna drift down to 120 feet maybe. I need to keep these torpedoes passive. They've already got a sonar in the water looking for me.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 299, designated Sierra 4.
Right, so we have E3 Orion equivalent. Yes, not good news. They are my nemesis aircraft. Oh, we have got Sierra 4. See if we can acquire that. What have we got? Sierra 4. And it looks like a sub. I'm the wrong way, am I? Right, it's not a Typhoon, not a Delta, not a Delta, not an Oscar.
Passing 100 feet.
Sierra, looks like a Sierra. So I'm going to put it as.
Con sonar, Sierra 4 is classified as submerged submarine.
Right, depth coming up.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, level the boat. Right, that cash in. Now what I need to do is adjust these if I got the time.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 272, designated Sierra 5.
Oh god, I've got a new contact. These are the planes and dipping sonars. That Kirov, look, he's running. Crap. Sierra 5, where's Sierra? Oh shit, I can hear the planes above me. Oh, there's nothing I can do here though.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 285.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing. Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Right. I'll try and get this cash in or Kotlin or whatever it is.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 287, contact breaking up.
Just taking a picture of that, flying over the wreck. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons, that's what I'm doing. This Kirov is running. Okay, which one's going for the Kirov? This one.
Con, fire control,
Oh, crap.
weapon acquired.
Oh, I tried to delay that going active. Number 1. I need you to go for the Kirov, otherwise it's going to get away. I don't think it's quite as far away as that, but this is going for the Sovereign. Sierra 4 at the moment I'm not worried about. Worried about the planes.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 288, contact breaking up.
Right, so we hit the Sovereign. I missed that. Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Okay, so this is locked on the Kirov. Sierra 5. I still don't know what it is because I didn't bother looking it up. It's not an Alpha. It's not Typhoon, it's not a Delta, it's not a Delta Oscar. Charlie, no. Sierra, no. Alpha, no. Victor, no. Victor, no. Resurface.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 285.
So whatever one
Con
of those
sonar,
is.
Sierra 5 is classified as merchant.
What's my torpedo doing, man? Get back, reload, reload. Okay, there's the
Con,
Kira.
fire control, weapon countermeasure homing. Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Right, look at that beauty. That's a nice looking ship. Let's see if I can get some pictures of this. Did it do any damage? Below the water, yeah, okay. Quite heavy sinking damage there. Good, okay, he's not going anywhere fast then. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's have a look.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Right, the problem still is, so if that is, I might have mistargeted that, but is these aircraft. So let me fire something at the
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 327. Contact faded.
okay, torpedo tube 2, contact Sierra 4, bearing 327, range 13,000 yards. Kind of, that's been all over the shop, that has. It started back here, then here. It's on that bearing though, I kind of think he's probably about here. I'm going to enable this at 5,800
Aye, sir.
yards. I mean, he might not be as close as that, but I think he is a lot closer than where the map was putting him. Now, I have got mosses in the water, so they might be messing. Sorry, a moss in the water, which might be messing a little bit with the sonars, thinking that's the sub, and they might be.
Con sonar, regained contact on Sierra 4, bearing 329.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Right, 329, so I'm going to put that on the bearing, but I still think he's a lot nearer. Okay, the Kirov. Let's get a torpedo off towards him. I can't fire the missiles, those planes will have me. Okay, bearing 290, shoot ahead of the bearing on bearing 295, range 16,000 yards, range to enable 7,900 yards. Fire torpedo tube 5.
Shoot tube 5. Aye, sir.
God, I nearly dive down into the seabed, those torpedoes, they're so shallow. They're right above me. Firing those torpedoes is not good.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
I don't know whether I'll... No, I mean if it's... you know, it could be a tanker, I suppose. Moment, not sure it's worth it. I'm very worried about the aircraft. I haven't even told my crew that there's a helo and a plane out there. That's how nervous they are. I've got 3 sonars pinging away from the aircraft, looking for me. They're going to pick up this torpedo. Well, you already have it. Let's watch this torpedo, but I do need to watch out. Now, if I fire a Moss, I still want to probably fire it to my left or south. I don't want to fire it because I need to still keep going north or northwest. I don't want to head west really because I've got 3 sonars. Will pick me up if I go west.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
I mean, that Moss out there still doing a job, although it's not got anything. I do need to get that the Kirov. He's the mission objective. Now Sierra 4 looks like it's turned on the map. My torpedo is still homing in on something though, so we might have turned direction heading towards the torpedo, but right now I'm going to make that torpedo go active if we can acquire him. That might distract the planes as well. We should see him, but he's going to be right in front of us. There we go. Here we go. Got a present for you, Mr. Sierra, courtesy of Her Majesty's government.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4. Last bearing 318. Contact breaking up.
It's reloading. It's taking me off silent. I want to stay on silent as much as I can with the planes and helos, but I still need... Right, so the Kirov is closer, it keeps changing distance, but we're on a good bearing to him. He's only doing, what, 15 knots, and he's sort of driving around in circles. Look at all the missile launchers he's got there, though. And that's his radar on the bow. Now, he's got one helo, and luckily for me, that helo is on the deck. There is another.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Okay, now go back to
Rig
silent.
ship for ultra quiet.
Okay. So this is going. I would speed up time, but not with a helo out there in shallow water. Made that mistake before. Oh, what's happening to our depth? We're rising. Why are we rising? Planes of 5.
Passing 100 feet.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Passing 100 feet.
Okay, we're good. We're good at the moment. Closing in on the Kirov. I'm not sure. I think it's 2. Don't think it's 3. The only thing that needs 3 is maybe the Moskva, although I think I've sank that with 2 before, and the Typhoon Sub. I don't know how the game models this. It might be that depending where you hit, sometimes it's 3 and sometimes it's 2, depending on the location of the. I'm ready to snapshot Moss if I get drops.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, we're locked on now to the Kirov. He still hasn't put his fire out. Obviously, unlike World of Warships, they don't have fire control. I'll put that out. It'll just keep burning. Which is probably a lot more realistic. Most ships, if they were hit by a torpedo, wouldn't put a fire out within 15 or 30 seconds.
Con
So,
sonar lost contact.
See that?
Sierra 2, last
Wow.
bearing 294. Contact breaking up.
He just got exploded, and there was a shockwave. I don't know if you saw that on the video, but there was a shockwave. That torpedo doesn't even need to go sinking. Wow, I'll have to watch that back on the video. Oh, there's the helo. You see the helo at the back there on the left. So the helo's all the way out there. Well, there's a plane, but there was a sound wave. And it was quite accurately modelled because that happened before the explosion. It was like a sound wave, and then.
Sonar new contact bearing 254. Designated Sierra 6.
Its helo still on its. Because look, that's. There's the. We've still got this plane. Right. I've got a Sierra 6 now. I think these are all merchants coming out of the. If they're merchants, I'm not really meant to shoot them. And they're green, they're not red, so they're not. Let's see what this one, Sierra 6, is. Probably another merchant. Maybe not. Well, what is it? It's that. It says humpback whale bow.
Con sonar Sierra 6 is classified as biologic.
Right. I think that might be it. I don't know whether I can escape with the aircraft.
Come right to 074 helm I.
Oh no, I can hear him. Thing is, the planes, I mean, when I did that mission when I was firing the nukes and the tridents, the planes were literally just a small dot on the horizon, and by the time I'd fired 5 or 6 tridents, which were pretty rapid fire, it literally was on top of me dropping. They can cover a lot of sea very, very quickly. There he is. See him there? Little silver dot on the horizon. A bit of shadow. It is going to let me escape though. I'm going to take that. I don't want to be shot. There we go. Another short video, but we've managed to complete that. So, Kashin sunk, Kirov sunk, Sovrameni sunk, Sierra sunk. The Kirov and surviving was essentially the mission objectives, but we got all of the enemies. So yeah, 2 op successes in a row. Nice. So that was beating the odds, which was that one. So next time I come back for solo missions, we can maybe carry on working down some of the list here we haven't done. So maybe we'll do skirmish in the Denmark Strait, Bastion and Gambit, looking for a Soviet boomer hidden amongst killer subs, and this one in the Denmark Strait sounds a little bit similar to what we've just done. Anti-submarine warfare group, including a helicopter carrier, so that's similar to what we've done but with the Moskva. Bastion Gambit, Narvik Caper, we've got Strike from the Sea, Stalking the Bear we've done, Soul Seeker we haven't done, Roaring Lions, Thunderstorm, Called Viper. We've got about 10 or 12 missions still to do. And I've done Second Strike, so yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining me. This is Lone Gamer UK. This was Cold Waters 1.07e. And we'll be back for more solo missions tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again soon. Take care.